Spend the weekend with me at a fully vegan festival. If you follow me for a while, you'll know this of course is the vegan camp out. I've been 2 times before, and this year I was so lucky to be gifted some tickets. First things first was getting our tent set up. Dan carried it from the car, did some squats on the way, got to get, the gains in. And while it looked like we put this up ourselves, we did actually have some help from our camping neighbours because we were struggling. Once we were all set up, we could actually start enjoying the festival, so we headed to the main area where all of the tents are for like the music, the education, the main talks, and also where the food stalls all are. Look at this lineup, it was just incredible. We eventually settled on bowls for your soul, and we got this shared bowl which was just delicious. It was all different types of curry, this gluten-free bread, and then this rose sparkling drink. And then as we walked around to the other side of where all the food stalls are, we saw they had fresh coconuts, so of course we could not resist. We are both suckers for coconuts, and we also love scraping out all of the coconut meat afterwards. Next up, we did some back-to-back talks. The first one was on the main stage by Heather Mills, and then after this we went to the talk from Dr. Alan Desmond, as well as the one from Dr. Matthew Nagra and Sani Ishe. And it makes me so happy to see the massive turnout at these events, knowing that all of these people are interested or are vegan themselves. And that brings us on to dinner. Dan went for a Chinese from this place called Vegan Planet, and then I went for a mixed Indian platter from Indo Vegan. And I swear, since knowing Dan, I have honestly become such a fan of Indian food and curry. He's got me into all these types of dishes, and I love them so much. As we approached the evening, the music started, and first of all we went to see this Australian band called To The Grave. Deathcore is not my cup of tea, I'm not gonna lie, but Dan enjoyed himself. Then we had to do a quick touch up to the tent just to make sure it could stand the wind, and then we ran back to this area called the Jungle and listened to some Taylor Swift music, and also saw the Vegan Queens. Despite the rain at this point, we were so happy because we had mango lassies, and Dan got some pancakes from this place called Fluff. I did try some, and I can confirm they were 10 out of 10. And we saw these 2 human butterflies. They look so pretty in their capes. Next up, we went to the Bosch after party. We've been to this every time we've been to the camp out. They always do the best sets. And then taking us into the early hours of the morning, we headed back to the Jungle to listen to the set by Jordan, who's one of the founders of the camp out. Finally, it was the muddy trudge back to our tent. Make sure you come back to see what we get up to tomorrow. Bye.